Hey guys, it's Jenny Wolek with Wolek Real Estate Group in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thanks so much for coming back to my Agent Success Secrets. And today I'm with my friend Elissa Howard from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hi,
Hello.
Elissa. We are super excited. We have overcome all of our technical issues and we're ready to rock. So, Elissa, let's just get started. Share with everyone how long you guys have been in business, how many people you got to help last year, and I know a big chunk of your business comes from your database, and what your big goal is for this year.
Yeah, sure thing. So I am Elissa Howard with the Lucas Howard Group, husband and wife team in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We appreciate all your referrals. Like us on Facebook, Lucas Howard Group. So we served 260 families last year,
Wow.
and that was a volume of about 52 million. And this year, our goal is to serve 365 families. So we are pumped to get going.
One a day.
Yeah, baby.
I love that.
Yes.
So we have gotten to know each other over the past couple years of doing fun panels together. And the big thing you and Lucas share a lot is your success in loving on your database, especially through community events. And growing your database through community events. So let's just dive right into that. How did that all come about, and how has that grown into what you have going on today?
Right. So 4 years ago, I entered into this role, starting out like one day, and now I'm full-time, and I have the title of Director of Operations. So I started by pulling filing or dusty files out of a closet and creating what's called an Excel spreadsheet. And my goal was to grow that and build strong relationships with our past clients that we had not intentionally abandoned, but reestablish those relationships and create, just, we say our tagline, if you will, is our relationship doesn't end at the closing table. So that's really big for us.
Let me ask one thing real quick, because you came in to really help out your messy mega agent husband.
Yes.
And so a lot of the agents like me, we aren't as great at the systems as you are. So maybe what was his mindset and what was his life like before he pulled you into his world to help out with this?
Yeah, I mean, it was a hot mess. And I mean, we're still a hot mess. We all are.
Yeah.
Like you say, every Friday, fail forward Friday.
Yeah.
We just learn and grow together. And you look back at how much growth you've had, and that just goes along with just being a team leader in general. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we had no systems. We were at a different company. We didn't know what we didn't know. So yeah, I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. There was no systems and models like, KW with 36 Touch now and, agent to agent. And there's just so many people out there that are willing to share and, help you grow, and you just do what they do and they're successful. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing that. And so I'll let you go into where you were leading, which was now you have a purpose and a plan.
We do. It just took a hot second to find it. Yeah. So we do, we're like events all year long. We do 4 past client events. Our first quarter is called Date Night. And we do like a pizza, cheese or pepperoni, wine or beer. They RSVP, they come to the office and they pick that up for a little date night. It's always on a Friday. Our second quarter is an event that we do an adult night only, and it's a getaway we've done a country club, we've done our downtown market, we have a band and hors d'oeuvres and drinks, and did a little selfie booth. We really are focusing too on capturing people at that moment, still coming from contribution, and how can we, get social media, out there. And so we did a cute little selfie booth, and you tag us and you get entered into a drawing for a Yeti cooler. And, every event you just learn and grow, and you want to be more successful and figure out, what's missing and what you can do to create a better experience just in general. Our third quarter is our Clackles Orchard. It's like a pumpkin patch on steroids. It's bananas. Everybody loves it. We had 600 people come last year. That was by far our biggest event. And our fourth quarter is the pie giveaway. So those are our past client events. And then we're really, really involved in our community and very, very focused. We have, our billboard in our community. We're, at the country club. We have our signage there. We're in 2 prestigious magazines that get sent out to, 12 different neighborhoods. So whatever's on our billboard is in our magazine is also getting mailed to our farm. And there's 5 community events that we're a part of throughout the year. And that goes from being in the Christmas parade, 4th of July parade. And we do crazy stuff. And Lucas, my husband, always wears these suits that are like the funniest thing ever. If you're looking for a suit, you need to go on Shinesty.
Okay.
It's quite the big deal. We do what's called August and Ada, and we have tinsel treats and trolleys, which is in our community, a cute little town. And there's just so many things that we do within the community. We like to show our face. Lucas and I are at every single event. Our teams they're required to be at so many events a year, showing their faces too and helping out and volunteering. And then this year, or last year was the first time that my goal, and I had a vision probably a year before that, I wanted to do my own event. I wanted it to be, I like doing my own thing, being able to put as much signage as I want out, put whatever I want out, do what I want. So I did, I had a vision in our town. It's Ada. There's a bridge, and it's called the Ada Bridge. It's very historic. And I got an old school desk with an apple was my vision. And I had a photographer out for the day for back to school pictures. Oh. And that was a great way for us to capture, these moms and get the kids' birthdays. So we send them birthday cards now. So we added 75 new people to our database. That was a huge success. We're going to do that again this year. We're promoting it. And then my goal is to have 2 sponsored events by the Lucas Howard Group, just the Lucas Howard Group, nobody else in our community. So we can just become more known, and people are so thankful and grateful, that we do this for them. So.
Wow, that's awesome. I love all those ideas. Somebody asked a question in the Facebook group, and this kind of can tie into where you just were talking about is, what about agents that maybe are in a smaller town or community and maybe they don't have a lot of money right now to invest in doing all these events? What are some ideas for them to get started?
Yeah, so I mean, we all start at the same playing ground. We all did. You have to be creative at the beginning because it is expensive and you're not able to do it all. And so I would start with, obviously, Facebook is free for advertising and getting the word out. And then, you have your vendors too. There's so many vendors out there that we don't reach out to or we're scared to reach out to. And they're more than willing to help. If they know that you're committed to them as a vendor, then they're going to reach out and want to help contribute, and they see your vision. We really pitch the vision of what we want this to look like. And for us, it's not just another real estate transaction. It's, building a relationship with people just in general. And we just happen to be in real estate. So, and I'd say those things, vendor sponsorship, and you don't have to go overboard. You can keep it small and still be able to create an experience for these people,
Well, what about even the latter events that you mentioned, the community ones? So they're set up by the communities already, and then how are you putting a volunteerism into it? Are you just getting in touch with who's ever in charge and saying, how can we help out? And then when you go, are you on purpose with your wearing logoed shirts, or are you passing stuff out? I mean, what's that all look like?
Yep. So everything's intentional. And typically at the sponsored events, we have, like we have an expo in our community that we obviously have a booth. The parade, we've won the Float Award, the first place award every single year.
That's awesome.
Autographs later.
It's because of Lucas's outfit.
No, because of our creativity on the float.
Oh, that's you. Sorry.
So, oh boy, now I just lost my train of thought talking about Lucas's suit.
Being on purpose.
What was that?
Being on purpose with your activities.
Oh, yeah. So anyways, I mean, there's just, there's just so many things that you can do. I always think about, what is a mom not going to throw away, right? So I'm very intentional about making sure it's something that somebody's going to keep. Like for example, our August and Ada, we bring in a photo booth and it has the Elissa Howard Group at the bottom with our phone number, and no one can throw a picture of their kid away. So that puppy's on the fridge.
Forever.
So we're just really intentional about what we're throwing, what we're giving away at every single event, and just really capturing, and gaining contacts so we can put them in our database and start them on our 36 touch.
So that was going to be my next question. You guys are about almost half of your business last year came from your database. Besides loving on your database the way that you're doing, what are all the other lead sources? Are you paying for leads? Are you prospecting daily for buyers and sellers, or sellers through for sale by owners and expireds? What are you doing?
Yeah. So we still do all that. Now, as you grow, you just keep adding more branches to the tree because you're able to. So this just happens to be one branch. We do all that. We have an ISA team. We have three people in our ISA team right now. One, team lead, and then all of our agents prospect daily too. And our buyers agents prospect for listings. And that's just what we do. And so yeah, we do everything else too. We have like lead sites and leads that come in and all that good stuff as well.
Well, then let's go back to the major thing that you guys are known for, which are the community events. Tell me, I know that I loved your date night because that seemed really easy to implement and not very expensive because you already would know who's coming and know what, money and pizza and beer and wine that you needed to prepare in advance. So share everyone how easy that is. And I want you to throw in the piece about the lead generation leading up to it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the date night, it's really simple. I mean, we actually start out, and again, every single year we're like, because we're just going through and we're doing date night again this year. We actually switched it up a little bit, which I can talk about too if you want to hear. My goal this year was to have as many interns as possible to help implement all these ideas that I have. And so we've really had them analyze our events too. Are these the best events to do? Is this the best location to have it at to get the most, return and stuff like that? So anyways, oh boy, I just lost my train of thought again. I'm so good with this. Jenny.
Date night.
Oh yeah, date night. Yes. So I get a little off track sometimes. I got the squirrel going on. So we basically start with a save the date, which gets emailed out. So we emailed that out, like we just did that last Friday. And then we have that actual invite that we mail out to them. And then we'll have all of our save the date on Facebook. We'll have our invite on Facebook. I'll do video. I'll do live videos on Facebook for that. We also have all of our agents calling all of our past clients. So that's kind of what that looks like for
everyone in your database, whether they're a true Met yet or not. Maybe they're a warm lead that you got from somewhere. You met them at a different event that they joined your database. Everyone's invited to this.
Actually, for us, this is past clients.
Okay.
So we have not, we've actually just talked about this, and we said, I always tell them, if you have somebody that you've met that needs to be at this event, I am more than happy than, just invite them. So it's current and past clients as of right now. And we had just talked about and brainstormed a mastermind a little bit on inviting 10, every agent gets 10 additional people to invite, because, it is a big expense. And even though you have, vendor sponsorship, it all adds up. So you have to be conscious of that as well.
Right. So something that we did this past year is kind of like that, is got really intentional about defining our allied resources. So maybe they hadn't been a past client yet. However, they share all our stuff on Facebook and they're a cheerleader for us. And they send us referrals. They just haven't been a client. So you're right. Because these are expensive, you do need to make sure that they are, the love is given to the people who've shown you the love as well.
Exactly. And we do a lot of, it's always just being creative. Like, who can I go back to and say, hey, would you want to be a part of this? Or would you want to help out at this event? Because in the community, we do what's called Spotlight on Ada. So every single Monday on our Facebook page, you'll see a video with a spotlighted business in our community, talking about why they love the community, what their business has to offer. So that's a nice thing too, is we're building those relationships so we can, go back and ask those things as well.
Yeah. Well, I love all that. Thank you for sharing that. What is one thing that you can think of when you think of, oh my gosh, this is the one thing we just crush and we are so good at it? Would it be a certain event, or would it be just recruiting talent to your team? What do you think is your magical thing that you sprinkle in your business every day?
Sprinkle, make it rain.
Yeah.
I would say building strong relationships and just letting people know that they're not just a transaction, to us, and that we truly do care. We really focus on daily life, activities that happen, good or bad. So I would say that, and I feel that we've created a great, team culture. It's a very like give culture, and everyone's heart is in the right place. And that makes a big difference too. Everyone wants to help others, and that's huge to us. So I think those two things.
Yeah. And that speaks volume to your leadership.
Oh, thank you.
So when I know all of our friends out there have a referral to your area, what's the best way that they can get information to you, or give you a call, or shoot you an email?
Yep. So if you like us on Facebook, you can always send us a message. We always have someone on call at all times. So Elissa Howard Group is our Facebook page. You can send a message through there. Otherwise, our main line is 616-893-6478. And my email is Elissa, ELISSA, @lucashowardgroup.com.
I am going to set you up for this, and I know you're going to be okay with it because you're such a giver and a sharer. If somebody wanted to reach out to you and get some of the systems that you use, and they sent you an email, would you be okay with that?
Of course.
Good.
I love helping.
I know you do. You're so good at it. Thank you for sharing your time. I'm glad we got all our stuff figured out, and I look forward to seeing you really, really, really soon.
Me too. Thanks, Jenny.
You're welcome.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
If you need anything from me, my number is 918-706-9845. Bye.